and welcome back to part 3 of Top Reality. Run on the words in that. Top Rope Reality.
How'd you do it before? Reality.
I know, run all over it, didn't I?
There it goes. So that's strange.
It is strange.
We're having a little fun today. It's Saturday.
You know, we forgot something on the indie part.
What did we forget?
We did forget.
What did we forget?
We forgot what we're going to show everybody. We forgot it. Yeah.
We sure did.
We did. We'll show it at the end of the show.
Show it later.
Yes.
So, part 3.
Part 3.
Let's talk about some WWE
of
news.
Top Rope Reality, episode 15.
Some WWE news. Big. They had a big week this week.
They did. Well, some of them did.
Some of them did. Some of them had a horrible week this week. But let's go with...
Some of them got a lot of pink slips.
Yes, we'll talk about that in just a minute. But let's go with... WWE has been talking about renewing CM Punk's contract without his permission. And they did that with Rey Mysterio. They can
look at it like injury. You're injured, so you owe us this time.
You left, and so you owe us this time. So, but here's number one. They could do it just to keep him out of Ring of Honor, keep him out of Japan, keep him out of TNA. If anybody, and I'm not saying go to TNA, I'm just saying, if you have a TV deal, you cannot work for someone else if you're under contract with you. Now, he could go to these little indie shows that don't have TV deals, and I don't think they can go on DVD either, though. That's the thing. I think that's part of the contract. But here's my thing. If I'm CM Punk, I'm already a millionaire. If you want to keep paying me to sit at the house, keep paying me. Okay? I can still live the lavish lifestyle that I have. I mean, if he chose that way. Jeff Hardy didn't choose a lavish lifestyle. He lived in a trailer. I mean, that's smart. Keep your money. Well, I mean, he didn't really keep his money.
I would live comfortable, but
he didn't leave it. He didn't keep his money. He got drugs. But anyway, well, not talking about that.
He felt comfortable.
He felt very comfortable, didn't he? He felt very good.
He did. He enjoyed his life.
He did. So anyway, now he's...
Oh, it's so cool to be Jeff Hardy.
But now he's Willow in TNA.
Willow!
Not making no money.
Don't drug the boy. Don't give him a drug test because I think he'll fail. Willow.
Willow. So anyway, they did it with Rey Mysterio, and they could do it with CM Punk. I think it's stupid. If you're losing this money from the network and you're doing all this stuff to try to redeem yourself, don't spend money on someone you're not using. And that's what we're about to get to in just a second.
Shortly.
Also, the money in
big
Daniel
news.
Bryan.
The big news, yes. The WWE World Heavyweight Champion
has been stripped.
No more. They have no chance. They have no World Heavyweight Champion.
If you go on the website, it says vacant with a question mark.
I still think he's showing Money in the Bank.
He may very well be. But they're saying, I've heard on the internet that his neck is worse than people thought. Which very well could be. When they bring him back, I think his wrestling style will change dramatically. Because they want to keep him around longer. I don't think he needs to be doing the flying headbutt. I don't think he needs to be flying through the ring ropes and attacking people like that. I think he needs to slow his pace down.
We'll pay attention.
I think he needs to slow his pace down. But then, the Money in the Bank ladder match.
It's not for a briefcase. It's going to be for the world.
This one is supposed to be for the championship.
Yeah, so far as of this date.
Del Rio, he won his spot. Orton was given his spot.
Yeah.
Cesaro won his spot, Sheamus won his spot, and Bray Wyatt won his spot. And if it's for the belt, I honestly believe John Cena will be one of the people in there. We don't know exactly how many spots are going to be in there, but there's
2 more left.
But they're saying that they're going to do another ladder match for the briefcase.
They need
to. They used to do 2 matches all the time for both, with separate belts. So why not do it?
I would love to see them try something different. How about for the tag belts? How about for the freaking Intercontinental United States?
Well, they can't do U.S. because Sheamus is in the match.
I'm just talking about not this.
Right, in general.
Yes.
In general. Absolutely. I totally agree.
Hey, bring a bunch of NXT guys and give them a shot at the United States Intercontinental title.
Absolutely.
And people they don't use who haven't fired yet.
Absolutely.
Which is, here we go to the fired list. So far, which there could be more coming, this past Thursday, if you answer the phone, you got fired.
You got fired. 11 people got fired. And let's wait on that one because I love what I read on the internet about that. Okay. We got 2 of them that have surprised me because they're on TV every week.
Yes, they were in a storyline.
They were in a storyline, but they both got fired, and that's Drew McIntyre, who I'm a huge fan of, and Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, I'm very surprised they didn't try to repackage Drew one more time.
Right, repackage him one more time. And then the one female that was released was Oksana. That does not shock me.
And I think she went downhill when she broke Naomi's eye.
Exactly. And then Kurt Hawkins, nobody was surprised about that.
And his tag team partner, Zack Ryder still got a job.
Zack Ryder still got a job.
Cannot believe it.
Weird. And then one of the longest running employees they've had, he's been a referee.
They said he didn't resign. His contract is run out.
It ran out, and they said that a long time people have realized that he wasn't going to stick around. He's an elderly guy. He's getting older. So why not?
He hasn't been doing anything for 6 months or more.
Right. Let him sit at the house and enjoy his life. And that is Theodore Teddy Long.
Yes.
And they said that, once again, he didn't actually get fired. But, he's been a manager, he's been a general manager, and he's been a referee. He's had a long career. And then,
he surprised me, but he should have changed his gimmick. I didn't like his gimmick.
Camacho. Haku's son, Camacho, he was released, unfortunately. And then another person that they kind of looked like they were going to repackage with a heel gimmick, and then they even had him down in NXT Wrestling Champion, is Brodus Clay.
Yep.
And then, the one who keeps saying, I'm coming back, I'm coming back.
He never made it back.
Released from the doctor, I'm coming back. And I kind of saw this coming. A lot of times when wrestlers have gone for a long time, they release them right after they're not hurt anymore. And that's Evan Bourne. And then Yoshitatsu. I saw that coming a mile away. And then a referee, nobody cares. But a referee,
take him out of the lineup.
Exactly. Mark Harris. And then the big one. The big one. This is huge. This is huge. Someone put on the internet, they said, they put on an article, I saw it on one of the websites, they actually said, another release, and this one will not surprise you. JTG.
Crime Time no more.
Crime Time is no longer around. They finally released JTG after being there for 8 years, and they used him for like 3.
They tried to change him.
The man literally got paid for like 8 years to do nothing.
Yeah.
And I love
now, what surprises me, what Trent
Beretta said, I thought it was hilarious.
He said Kofi Kingston should have been fired, and he may still be fired.
Yeah, that's true. He may still be fired. They're not doing nothing with him, but apparently Trent Beretta and, what's that guy's name? And Kofi have some heat.
They must.
Yes.
Well, we got a little rumor here.
Okay.
You go ahead and look at your list for the Milton Florida show.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know the ladies out there, they watch wrestling for the romance here.
Right.
For all the couples getting together. We had the thing last week with Macho and all them. Elizabeth.
The hottest couples.
Yeah, the hottest couples. Now, when I saw this, I was kind of surprised by it because I thought he had somebody already.
Okay.
But I guess they must have broke up or something. Because a rumor going around right now of who's dating is Dean Ambrose and Darren Young.
What?
And I didn't know.
What? No. No, I think you're confused.
It said Ambrose and Young.
I think you're confused.
Okay, Dean Ambrose and Eric Young then.
Not Eric Young, no.
It's not Eric Young, okay. Well, I was wondering about Dean Ambrose because some of them are like, I kind of see that.
Whoa.
Which I'm not against it.
No.
It's not my cup of tea.
We are politically correct.
It's not my cup of tea. So it's not Darren Young.
It's not.
I thought Darren Young had somebody.
He has got some Asian man he loves, yes.
Now, I thought he was going after Dean Ambrose now.
No, it's not Dean Ambrose and Darren or Eric Young.
Oh.
It's Renee Young.
Her last name's Young?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, her real last name is some weird keyword, but anyway.
Well, they need to change her last name. Just call her Renee and don't call her Renee Young.
All the other women only have one name, but anyway.
Okay.
Yes, Renee Young. So
Renee.
now you feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I do. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm not.
Not against it.
No.
Politically correct.
If Dean Ambrose wants to be with Darren Young, I am fine with it.
There you go.
But with Renee, okay. All thing I remember about Renee is she does interviews with no shoes on.
Really?
Yes, Triple H brought that up when they did an interview on after Raw.
She had no shoes on.
She does interviews with no shoes on.
Maybe
she was questioning them. And he says the real question is, why is every time you do an interview you have no shoes on? So they pan down. There she is in her bare feet.
That is weird.
So I said that's kind of like how to break because that's when they were just that's around when they just attacked the Shield, one of those episodes of Raw.
That is strange.
Okay, so it's Dean Ambrose and Renee.
Renee.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, the person who writes that article needs to clear it up a little bit.
Just hold it.
All right. Well, let's get out the question and we'll talk more about it in the next part here. Our question of the week is: which wrestler, still reasonably capable of performing, would you most like to see make a part-time or full-time return?
Okay.
Now, we're going to think about that, and you two think about that. We'll be right back to talk about that question, and we'll get to some of the countdowns, because we know that's your favorite part of the show.
Of course.
They love the countdown. When we're at the shows, people are tugging on my shirt going, Mr. Hogan, give me a countdown.
That's right.
So,
They love countdowns.
They love countdowns.
And we're going to give them an honor.
So we'll be right back for the answer. We'll talk about this question and some countdowns right after this.